Hello, guys. Come in, come in. Welcome to you. Happy Thursday. Although it might not be a happy Thursday when you're done listening to me. But the good news is this won't be a very long show at all. And before we get started, I want you to commit to sending this video to either 10 people that you know or 10 groups that you know on Facebook, Rumble, Telegram, whatever. Commit to doing that right now, because the problem I'm going to tell you about tonight, it will not stop until we stop it. Okay. So again, a second pinnacle in my career is that for the second time, I have written something that has appeared and been featured on Lives of TikTok. This time I'm talking about the new Hanover County schools and their gender support plan. That's right. You're not reading about a reading support plan or a math learning support plan. It is a gender support plan. Let me tell you how it works. Teachers in New Hanover, that would include Wilmington, North Carolina, Carolina Beach. Teachers are being asked to, if a kid says, hey, I want to change my gender. By the way, a kid that could be in K through 12, not just high school, K through 12, says, I want to be a boy. At that point, that triggers the necessitation of filling out a gender support plan. Teachers are then asked to rank on a scale from 1 to 10 how supportive they believe the parents are. And if the parents, in the opinion of the teacher, isn't supportive of a child changing their gender, the schools can hide the gender changes from the parents. It is not the government's job to raise our children or to groom them into being a different gender or to take charge of developing their identity. That is the parents' job. Now, the first time we reported this, it came out of Orange County. That's where, right on the enclave of Chapel Hill, UNC Chapel Hill, we get that. Still freaking horrific. We get that. Now we're on the heels of the second school district that we know of is doing this kind of crap. Now, this is completely out of hand, by the way. I mean, it's just, we've gotten completely out of hand. This will not stop until we stop it. This will not stop until we stop it. Repeat that, because it's true. So again, sharing this, let me stop this share. So in the article, and with you guys a lot, I've pointed this out, that children are also being groomed. They're being groomed via lessons called social emotional learning, which you're looking at now as this gingerbread person. And this is being taught in kindergarten classes in Moore County, in North Carolina, and other places where kids are learning, hey, men are attracted to men and women are attracted to women. Well, that's true, but it's not something that we want to be talking about in school, right? And certainly not with kindergartners. This is age inappropriate and completely out of hand. So social emotional learning, let me tell you how it works here in North Carolina. Very important for you to understand. This comes from the top down, right? It is a mandate. It's part of the statewide curriculum. And social emotional learning is in every single one of the 12 academic classes. You can't opt your kids out. You can't sue because of it, because it's a part of what the state does. 90% of the lessons in social emotional learning revolve around either race, I mean, just straight up critical race theory, always involve surveys, the invasive surveys I've been showing you for the last year and a half, and gender. All of this sexual transgender movement, the transgender movement is brought into every single class by social emotional learning. It is happening here. You need to call your representatives. You need to let them know. So in this story in Wilmington, this has been done for the last year and a half. And we caught it, we blew the whistle on it. And in New Hanover County in particular, we need your help. We are supporting a candidate by the name of Melissa Mason, who is in Wilmington, and she really stuck it to the school board last night and said, look, you're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing, teaching kids how to read and write and do math. You're not even doing that, but you're taking on responsibility for doing things that are not even in your purview to do. She's right. She's right. And we need to get her elected. And there's 3 other candidates that we also need to get elected in New Hanover. So on May 7th, that'd be on a Saturday, we're going to sponsor a big event in Wilmington, and it's called Taking It to the Streets. So if you're an hour away, drive down, meet us. We're going to be there from 9 until 2. We're going to be bringing you breakfast, and we're going to go out into teams, and we're going to canvass every single house that we can. Hopefully we hit 1,000 that day. We're going to canvass the neighborhoods, tell them what's going on here, and tell them we've got to save children, right? We have got to get people out to vote. The current school board in Wilmington, or excuse me, in New Hanover, they're doing this stuff. New Hanover is, I think, don't quote me, but I think it's like the fourth largest school district in North Carolina. A lot of kids coming through here, a lot of military kids coming through here. So May 7th, what I want you to do is go to edfirstnc.org, edfirstnc.org, and then hit our subscribe button. And then also message us, hit contact, tell the, whoever's checking our mail, tell that we take turns, tell them that, hey, I want to be a part of this. I want to do this. Bring your friends. We're hoping to have 100 people taking it to the streets May 7th. Got to do it. Got to get these conservative candidates in. They have to turn this around. They have to protect our children. So tonight at 7 p.m., I'm going to be on Newsmax. I'm with Greg Kelly. We're going to be talking about this issue tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on Steve Bannon's War Room. I don't know when I'm going to be on, but that is a great reason why you need to watch Steve Bannon from 10 a.m. till noon. And then again, from 5, I think he's doing from 5 to 7 now also. So make sure you catch me there talking about this issue and just the importance of it. We're not going to be able to solve this problem until we get more groups doing this stuff, till we get more coalitions. And I don't care if it's 4 people in your neighborhood or 20 people in your workplace. You have got to organize. You can always join our group. You can join great groups out there, Moms for Liberty, lots of great groups. We work with them all the time. We need to strengthen those groups and then make more. This will not stop until you stop it. If you're listening to this and saying, well, look, I work 40 hours a week. I've got 3 kids. What can I do? Literally one afternoon a month. If that's all you can do, that's all you can do. And the one afternoon that you need to help us would be May 7th, just throwing it out there. But you can do whatever you can do. Sharing this recording with 10 people. That's doing something. That's doing what you can do. So you need to, don't beat yourself over the head because, oh gosh, I can't get out there. I can't do this all the time. You don't have to. You need to figure out what it is you can do to stop children from being sexually abused, because that's what's happening. Our own government is doing this to our children. From social emotional learning to these surveys to the gender plans, it has to stop. So I want to leave you with this, guys. And I said it when we opened, and I mean it. What's going on here, this will not stop until we stop it. This situation, this is not going to go anywhere. Okay, we're going to have to defeat the radicals who are doing this, and the people in our own party who are enabling it. People like Catherine Truitt, who we've talked about here, the superintendent, state school superintendent, and Republicans on school boards all across the state who want to go along to get along. But when you go along with Satan, what happens to you? Are you any better than Satan? Probably not, right? So we've got to make sure that these evil progressives get put in their place, and it will not stop until we stop